Welcome back to the science class. Kahit hindi naman science yung pag-uusapan natin. Ako nga palang professor nyo, Pinoy Heisenberg. At ngayong araw magbabasa na naman tayo ng isang Reddit post. At yung title ng Reddit post na to ay I didn't know I was married. Help. Problem/goal. I need advice on how I should go about this situation. I, 36 male, want to file an annulment with my ex, 35 female. We were in a relationship in 2010 and had a kid in 2011. Our relationship was messy. Long story short, she cheated on me multiple times, left our kid with me, took off and never seen her again since 2012. Fast forward to present, I now have a long-term girlfriend and we are both planning to get married. We both decided to get our own Cinomars, and to my surprise, I am registered as married to my ex-girlfriend. I vaguely remember when my ex's parents were asking us to get married before our kid was born, but I insisted not to. There was no ceremony whatsoever, and I don't remember signing marriage documents at all. I'm thinking maybe her parents found a way to register our marriage under the table or forge my signature. I don't really know for sure. I don't have any contact with my ex since 2012, and she has not given any means of support in raising our 14-year-old son. I can't even find her on social media. What are my options in this situation? My girlfriend and I still want to get married. So, yung sitwasyon or yung case dito ng kwentong to or ng poster is hindi niya alam na married pala siya. Nalaman niya lang nung kumuha sila ng Sinomar. So, ayun nga, possibly pwedeng na-forge yung signature niya, pwedeng ginaya yung signature niya and then i-register yung marriage nila or ayun, baka ayun nga yung sinabi niya, baka merong under the table na nangyari. Alam naman natin dito sa Pilipinas, halos lahat naman pwede mabayaran. No, basta may enough ka lang na pera o marami kang kakilala is may mga ganitong klase ng mga bagay is hindi siya imposible. Pwede talaga siyang mangyari. So, itong post na to bale na cross-posted din to sa law.ph na subreddit. So, yung ayun nga, yung mga advice doon ng mga tao or hindi naman lahat ng tao doon lawyer, iba mga student, pero meron din mga verified lawyer talaga nagko-comment doon. So, yung advice nila is, ayun, voidable nga daw yung pwede daw na voidable yung marriage, tapos maghanap ng evidence para makapag-pursue ng case for falsification of documents. Dahil hindi niya nga alam or hindi siya aware na registered na pala siya sa married person. So, yung kailangan niya lang talaga is kailangan niya ng talaga, ebidensya. Kailangan niya mapatunayan na hindi niya alam yung nangyari or wala siyang any sort of involvement and talaga, bali parang pineke talaga yung kasal or ayun, pineke yung pirma niya. And then ayun, bali ayun yung mga suggestion or advice ng mga ibang mga student lawyers or meron ding verified lawyers na nagko-comment na ayun, voidable marriage siya and then falsification of documents. Meron pang lack of consent, fraud, impersonation, forgery. Ayun. So, ayun, ngayon ko nga lang din nalaman na meron pala mga ganito talaga. And, ayun nakakagulat lang 'no, na kung kailan ano ka na, plano mo ng magpakasal saka mo lang nalaman na kasal ka na pala. And ayun, may ano lang din, ganitong klase ng mga cases I believe siguro papagastos talaga dito yung poster. Medyo mahal talaga siya siguro na case 'pag, pinursue talaga. Pero ayun nga, yung gusto niya kasi is magpakasal sa long term girlfriend niya. So, kung ano talaga, ayun, kung ano talaga, kung ayun ang gusto niyang gawin is kailangan niya talagang i-pursue yung case na 'to para, ma-void yung marriage. And then, yung mga tao na nagpeke nung marriage na yun is ayun, deserve din nila na makasuhan ng ano, applicable na cases like falsification of documents. Tapos, yung iba pang applicable. So, ayun lang muna para dito sa post na 'to. And, ayun lang, very interesting lang dito yung story. And, ayun nga, all the best dito sa poster and hopefully hopefully ma-void yung marriage na 'to and karoon sila ng good ending or happy ending ng long term na girlfriend niya ngayon. So, ayun lang muna. And, kung meron pala kayong mga kwento, pwede nyo rin yan i-send sa email ko, pinoyheisenberg@gmail.com, para ma-feature ko rin kayo dito sa channel. Then yung end goal naman talaga dito is 'pag meron na tayong enough na mga, stories na or submissions nun sa email natin is lahat na ng i-feature natin dito sa channel is galing na dun sa mga kwento nyo, mga kwento ng mga, viewers natin. So, ayun, iiwan ko din yung email ko sa description box. Feel free to send your stories or kung kailangan nyo lang ng perspective ng iba or opinion ng isang tao na hindi malapit sa'yo. So, pwede ka mag-send ng email sa akin and anonymous naman lahat. So, hindi nyo kailangan mag-alala about dun. And ayun lang muna. Bale, maaga pa tayong matulog dahil maaga tayong kikising. Para sa sweldong kasya lang sa pangbuwanan nating gastusin. Ako nga pala ulit ang professor nyo, Pinoy Heisenberg.